Hello everybody, Seal here. We are back in the darkest of all dungeons. Let's take a look at the stagecoach. It's garbage. Sweet. Can we upgrade the size of this? Yep. Good. And we can upgrade our experienced recruits. That's what we wanted. So now we'll be able to have level 2 people show up, and there'll be more people each time. That is exactly what we wanted. Let's sell some of these that we're not going to use because I think they're kind of shit. I actually like that. In fact, we should find someone who's relatively untouched and give them both of these. To just sort of make them really beefy at surviving illness and whatnot. I think that's pretty important. Alright, so we took out the Swine Prince, or these, yeah, Swine Prince. Necromancer, eh? Well, we have Oprah. Who else do we have at that level? Mortician does have good AoE. Gomez, you don't have Hands from the Abyss, though. Kagome has some AoE, though. But who would be the tank? Rarard, he has AoE and Smite. Shit, I might actually want to try this. Because Kagami can actually heal as well. And her heal will actually give them better healing. Because Battlefield Triage actually gives a heal buff of like 1/5. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to try taking on the Necromancer again. Now, if we need to flee, we need to flee. And we will flee. Again, just like the last episode, I'm trying to make progress, but at the same time, I'm trying to be smart about it. We don't need that many shovels. We'll just take 2 and 2 keys. We're trying to get boss progress down, but at the same time, I'm very aware of our limitations. And it's not worth it, in my opinion, to lose really good characters who we've poured a lot of money into. If we can't evacuate and just take the stress, we should do it if we're in a situation where we're going to lose. And if that happens, well, it happens. I mean, yeah, well, look at that. Look at that, right? They've completely changed how the mapping works. I wonder what else they've changed. There's a chance the boss is right here. I'm positive the boss isn't. But I need to know for sure. Hopefully we'll get some scouting. And if it isn't, we'll just double back. So let's actually pop this torch. Give us a best scouting chance. Ah, that's annoying. So, I am like super stuffed off all of a sudden. And it's actually pissing me off. Because anytime I breathe out trying to converse with you people, I just, like this swelling pain in my nose. And I'm like, why? Why is this a thing? All of yesterday and the day before, my nose was running. Why is it suddenly like, oh yeah, now we're at the stage of the sickness where your throat's a lot better, but you can't breathe. Cause fuck you. Stun? Good. That's really good for us. He's a fat motherfucker. So, Morticia's getting a little hurt. I don't think we want a triager. I think a Divine Grace will be fine. Yeah, that was good. Hit big? Oh, come on. That does bonus damage to undead. Kill that guy. Are you shiting me? Alright. 2 crits. And double stun? Triple stun. What? What? Why are you leaving them all with 1 health? We might need to abandon after this fight. What the shit? What is this? He just stunned my whole team and then we kept leaving them at 1 health. That is ridiculous. Just hit the big guy. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Miss. You better not stun all of them. Good job. Let's get some AoE heals because we're desperately in need of it. I wish that healed for more.
We require only the strength to follow it.
That was crazy nonsense, yo.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright. He is a fear of death. Duly noted. So the boss is also all the way over there, by the way. Which is just not a good time. So oh, sorry. These new passages actually seem to increase the length of the tunnels from 4 to 5 rooms in some cases. Let's hope we get the ambush on this because we have scouting. Nope. Alright. Well, fuck me. Alright, that's fine. The stress dealer's gone, so this is honestly just a fight where we're gonna get some free healing off. Good. Heal the party. Oh, that is crazy good heals. That was like 30-something plus healing. That was crazy. 6, 6, 7, 19 plus 12. Yeah, that was like 31 points of healing. That's crazy. That is like an actually decent amount of healing. If we get that like every round fighting the Necromancer, we'll actually stand a chance. Especially if we ever get anyone who gets stressed and ends up being heroic instead of one of the negatives. That would be really good for us. Good job dodging the trap. That's super useful. Hopefully we'll find it, I'm sorry, guys. I wouldn't record, but, because I'm sick. But, I mean, I can't not. So, yeah, they've changed this. Like, you can clearly see the onboard torch. So, this coming weekend, well, this past weekend, technically, I'm going to be heading out. Oh, that was so sick. To a friend's house who's, you know, very pregnant. I've mentioned this in a lot of videos. She's, quite the preggers. And she's gonna pop soon, and her husband works, you know, 12-hour shifts. Often during the night, and they would just like someone there in the house in case, she goes into labor, during a time when the husband's at work. So that, you know, she can go to the hospital and not have the kids, you know, be alone in the house or wake the kids up because they have to go to the hospital because mommy's in labor, right? But I'm not going to have access to my desktop while I'm there. And I'm going to be there for a little while, I imagine. Hopefully not too long, but it could be a week or two. So I'm not going to be able to do my regularly scheduled videos. And I'm going to make a video vlog sort of post about this. Probably upload... I've probably already uploaded that, actually, if I'm talking about it. Because this video comes out Tuesday on the week where I'll already be gone. Which means I've probably already talked about this ad nauseum. And the fact that I'm repeating it to you now probably makes you think I'm crazy. But I record all of my week's worth of shows on a single day to save time throughout the week for me to do other things and streams. So I don't have to record every single day. Instead, I dedicate one full 24-hour block to recording, editing, planning. And you might say, well, doesn't that make it hard to do because things happen throughout the week that you would like to talk about? Or exactly a situation like this where you're talking about a topic that you're going to deal with in another video. 2 gargoyles? That's shitty. They have pretty decent prot, but they have really low health. We should be able to handle this. Yeah, that was good. That would have hit for 12 if he didn't have such high prot. So, yeah, I'm hoping I will make a sort of just quick little stream basically explaining what's going to be going on, or not a stream, a channel update explaining what's going to be going on. Because again, I think it's important for people on the channel to know, especially where up until this point I've been very strict at uploading on a very specific schedule. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are of course Oblivion. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Darkest Dungeon. The other days of the week, the weekends are SteamWorld Heist, Minecraft, whatever I'm in the mood to play. Basically, besides the 2 main games, and then I stream throughout the week as much as I can. So, I will be having my PlayStation with me. I will not have my desktop, which means I won't be able to play XCOM 2. I know I haven't uploaded an XCOM 2 video in a while. Just with how crazy some parts of life have been, I haven't been able to sit down and record it. I am going to, in this recording session, the one where I did record this last week, I was planning on getting XCOM 2 recorded that evening after supper. So I should have some XCOM videos in the bank, 1 or 2 to upload, which would be nice. I also will hopefully have more than just the Saturday and Sunday SteamWorld Heist videos saved up, so I can upload those while I'm away as well. Let's just get rid of this. I'd much rather have a deed. No, it should be you. Cleanse it with holy water. No, really? Alright. That's a good buff. Dodge and prod until camp. Do we go back for the secret door? No. We don't. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. I knew they were going to be hungry, and I need to have food for the camp. I need to move forward. We need to get there before we suffer 2 more hungers, and I don't know if Backing would let us do that. So, sorry. So yeah, hopefully I'll make a very short video, channel update with all that. It should already be out. I will be streaming, and I will explain this in that video as well. Again, I'm going to have my PlayStation with me, so I will be able to actually stream during the night once people are in bed. And, you know, once my friend goes to bed and his wife, or he goes to work, because he works during the night, she doesn't stay up that late, because again, you know, being pregnant sort of takes a lot out of you, plus she has 2 little boys. So you go from already being in a situation where you're getting a lot taken out of you just by having a little parasite growing inside of you. And then you have to deal with, you know, the 2 little baby, or the 2 other kids at the same time. It's too much. So she often retreats to the bed early to get some rest. Or try to get as much rest as she can. And I can completely appreciate that. But it means that I will have nights where it'll be like 10 o'clock, and I'll basically have the house to myself. Which means I'll be able to stream. Now, I won't be able to face cam, which, I mean, you know, I'm sure you people won't mind, because then you won't have to see my ugly mug. It's not like you won't be seeing new content from me. Before I go, it looks like we're going to be having the second session of our D&D group. And again, I wanted to do a series where I do some sort of, and hopefully the first video of this series is out as well. So again, I'm talking about things that should have already happened. This is past Josh telling, this is future Josh telling past Josh that current Josh better have, you know, brought his A game. So, this is gonna be a hard fight. I don't know how we're gonna do with this one. We need to kill this guy first. Oh, that sucks. Ah, well. We still did it. So, yeah. That's where I'm coming from all that. So I'm hoping to do the first, just sort of like quick rundown of the D&D campaign. That video should have hopefully got up Friday and or Saturday. That was my intention. If it hasn't yet, something's gone wrong, and I'm sorry. So, before I go, because I told the people in my D&D group, listen, like the week after we have our first session of D&D, I'm going to be going to another city, and I'm basically going to be unavoidable for up to 2 weeks. And they were all like, "Ah, man, that sucks, but I mean, we understand. We really would love to play some D&D, though." So we actually managed to shift some schedules around and actually have our second session before I go. Which will be good because I'll be able to do the second update of how their adventure goes. Hopefully they'll survive. By the time this video is up, we would have already done the second session. But at the time of me recording it, I have no idea what's going to happen. So, you know, we're breaking a lot of the YouTube illusions here. I know. Crush him, please. That's supposed to deal bonus damage to the undead, and it's just not dealing enough damage, and it's really annoying me. Miss. Ah, dick. Don't stun anyone. Good job, team. We need to kill this guy, though, because we're gonna start getting stressed for how long the fight's running. Because I know the game's gonna be like, alright, you're just farming health at this point. And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to make sure I can actually kill this guy. Thank you. Alright, we need those crests. We will get rid of this holy water. And we'll eat food to sort of fend off hunger. Let's put a key in here. That's good, that's good. That's all really good. 500, 250, 750, 375. Let's get rid of this and pick this up. Let's get rid of this and pick that up. But yeah, so hopefully that'll be good because I could probably record that at their place as well if I didn't record it before I left. I don't see that being an issue because again that the videos about our D&D campaigns are really going to be more like a podcast. I mean, they're not going to have heavy editing. It's mostly just going to be me ranting over a still image to tell you all the cool things that happened during the adventure. And the quirky things the player did, stuff like that. Because I think that'd be cool to do. I don't have the sort of technology I would need to animate something. So, as much as I would love to do something... oh, Jesus. As much as I would have loved to be able to do something really cool like Tales from my D&D campaign, I don't have any of the technology required to throw together something like that. That would be really cool, though. That's just going to be a ton of stress. You dick. That was actually a really good hit. She's actually able to put in some damage now that we've upgraded her. She would be doing a lot more, of course, if I upgraded her offensive abilities as well. But I think it's important to focus on upgrading the Vestral's healing abilities first. I think Kagome's abilities need to be updated as well. I am become vengeance. All cultists will feel my mace. Brigands fear my war. I do not fear the darkness. This is my house, and woe to the uninvited. So, I don't think Kagome's abilities are updated. I think that's what's causing an issue with her damage. So we have 2 rooms left and no more fights except for the necromancer. Ah, well, damn it. I spoke too soon. So we are going to camp at the next place. The biggest issue I have with this, warriors when infected with sickness. The biggest issue I have is just that, hopefully us not being ambushed in the middle of the night. We're gonna be able to get a lot of stress down, and we're gonna have just enough food for the big camp, which is really good. The thing is that we don't have the we don't have the big guy, Keurig with us, which means we're not gonna be able to do the crazy stress removal that I really like doing. Sanctuary. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll definitely pick that up. It means we didn't get to do the snuff box this time with Morticia, which is kind of garbage. But we didn't get ambushed. This is really good. I think we stand a fairly competent chance right now. It really all depends on what this fight is. Let's hope it's like 4 silkworms. Alright. This might be even better than 4 silkworms. If we can kill all 3 of these guys before they hit any of us, we actually stand a pretty decent chance, I would think, of killing this necromancer. I should have went for the stun. I'm an idiot. One of them is gonna get off an attack. Miss. It's Morticia. That is perfect. That is actually perfect. You can take the 5 stress for passing. I don't want to move you around and then have to move you back immediately. I would rather have 6 crests than 1,000 gold. You have a key for that.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Really? We can pick that up. Well, I guess we don't need the keys anymore, so we'll pick this up. And we don't need the shovel anymore, so we'll pick up those busts. We have a lot of crests. Alright, let's do this boss fight. So he only has 158 health. You're too fast, Morticia. You have to pass. See, Morticia's just a little too fast. Like, the fact that she got to go before the Necromancer could summon this guy is absolute bullshit, because it means she not only got stressed and hit for no reason, but it means that she just wasn't able to do damage for a single round. And Morticia can deal damage. Like, we want her dealing damage every round. You know what? Just go for the Throne Dagger. Because that will give you an actual buff, I think. You're gonna keep shooting this guy. You're gonna stun this dude. Or not. That's alright. We should kill the one in the middle. We want to keep them at this. This is the level where we want him at. We want him having 2 skeletons and nothing else. We're gonna need to get rid of the corpse, though. Shit, I forgot about the corpse. Well, I mean, he's getting hit so hard. Oh, shit, that's really not good, though. Miss? Damn it, Morticia. We need to spend a turn healing you now. That was a good heal, though. But that penalty isn't even that bad, honestly. In my opinion. Because of how many buffs she just has stacked on her. Ah, this team might just be like amazing at this. But I think we are... Oh, that's actually annoying. I think we are going to go for the team heal here. I wish that I'd done a little more. There we go. He keeps going for the back line, which is a little annoying. Let's clear the front end a bit. We want to start moving them around a little bit more. Ah, I really wish this would deal more damage. It's supposed to deal 20% more damage. It doesn't feel like that's what's been happening, however. Let's get the AoE heal off again. I think that'll be important. No, that's not going to work. Now it's going to Roth, though. So he's going to run out of his shield in a second. There we go. Which means our Kagami is going to be able to just slaughter that Necromancer now. Let's get the AoE heal off again. I don't know why her speed was so low this round. -2 speed for 3 battles. Son of a bitch. Ah, if that had crit for the kill. I think we definitely have this fight. I think that clearing these 3 skeletons up afterwards is going to be a dick. Heal him big, please. That could have been bigger. We really could have used that to crit, by the way. Just saying. That's really good for us, because it means Morticia's just going to get the kill on the Necromancer right away. Ah, there's the crit. Alright, so now we should be fine. We're actually going to spend a round triaging the tank. Just to give him that healing buff. So we'll be able to pick him up a little bit easier right now. So I've been watching something I haven't watched in a very long time. Well, I say that, but I only discovered it like a year ago, so that's a little redundant. It's called Pork Chop and Flat Screen. No, I don't want to talk about it too much because we're almost at the end of the video, and this is like the worst time for me to bring it up. But if you haven't watched Pork Chop and Flat Screen, I definitely recommend giving it a watch on YouTube. It has some pretty interesting music. I definitely think it's funny. I enjoy watching it a lot. It's an interesting sort of show. And I can't wait to get through it all and like actually catch up with it and see like how it ends and stuff. Because I think I've only seen like up to episode like 10 or something, and it's up to like 15 or so now. This is 2 boss fights in a row we just cut our way through, though. Like, please keep in mind that in the last video, we killed the level 2 Swine Prince. So, I mean, we're actually getting, like, progress done. Let's just shoot the bullet shot. Jesus. AoE heal or stun? Stun, I think. He resisted with less than that's bullshit. That's alright, he's dead now, though. I would have liked to have spent a few rounds just farming up heals. But it doesn't matter. Especially where no one got really stressed. Kagami just did a ton of damage to that Necromancer. Like an absolute shit ton of damage. She was hitting for like 16 a round. Plus, Morticia was throwing her daggers, which gave us another tough ring, which is really good for our tanks. Ooh, we got our level 5 Morticia, who's also bulimic, though. Aw, baby girl. I like Morticia. I think she's really, really good. She's also our first level 5. which is good. Let's see. Do we have anyone new and cool to recruit? No. We will be able to upgrade the barracks soon. Let's actually see if we can do that now. So, So let's do that. 3. Yeah, no, 3 is all we need. Awesome. So we'll be able to house 4 more guys. And we have like 27k gold. So what I think we should do is actually look into making sure Morticia's gear is fully upgraded, because she's going to be like very crucial to us moving forward. So who else do we really need to upgrade right now? I think Buffalo Bill needs his stuff upgraded, because I think that's actually going to matter quite a bit. Yeah, see, this is the reason that anytime I use these, they deal such shitty damage. Now, you might be saying, Sil, why are you going so low on your money? Provisions are half off for the next quest. Future Sil's probably going to forget that, but current Sil knows his business. I want to thank you all for coming by and leaving a comment down below. It is appreciated. Have yourself a great day.